Now at 6 and streaming on crossroadstoday.com, a Victoria man accused of murdering his mother remains in jail.
The head of the Secret Service steps down. We follow the latest in the investigation into Trump's assassination attempt.
And independent presidential candidate RFK Jr. could lack the votes to be on the Texas ballot. The reasons why this evening.
And thunderstorms beginning to wind down now in the Golden Crescent region, but more will be on the way. We'll give you the details coming up in your forecast.
And Texas High School Coaches Association discusses the new rules for the upcoming season. That's coming up in sports.
You're watching 25 News now at 6. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Don Brubaker.
And I'm Karina Garcia. This is an alert day, so in for Chief Meteorologist Mac Bettis, meteorologist Trey Miney. We got some rain today. How much more can we expect, Trey?
And quite a bit more. As a matter of fact, we could have anywhere from 5 to 7 inches in the entire region before it's all said and done toward the end of the week. So getting good soaking rain, which is a positive for us. Current temperature in Victoria, 78 degrees. Cloudy in the vicinity, 81-degree feel-like temperature. So the cloud cover keeping our temperatures down than when they would be if we didn't have it. Of course, we'd be in the triple digits more than likely. And the rain beginning to subside now. You're seeing the less and less red in the echoes here from Edna to just south of the Victoria Regional Airport, getting to the city of Victoria right now with this light band here, moderate rain. And by the time we get to sunset, it's pretty much out of the picture for us here. But more rain tomorrow, yes, we'll give you the details on that and how much we can expect a little bit later on in the full forecast. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Trey. We bring you an update on Trayvon Martinez, the 20-year-old man accused of stabbing to death Virginia Martinez. That's his 45-year-old mother. Victoria police arrested Trayvon July 10th on charges of murder when he was in the hospital getting treatment for lacerations. Along with the murder charge, Trayvon faces a charge of assault causing bodily injury. He was mentally cleared to go to jail. Police found the mother and son in a Ford Expedition that crashed into a fence near East Water Street. The mother was the driver and the suspect, the passenger. Trayvon remains at the Victoria County Jail in lieu of bonds totaling $505,000.
Victoria police arrested a 24-year-old man Monday. Lennon Galvin of Victoria is facing an aggravated robbery charge from Morton County. He is in the Victoria County Jail in lieu of a $50,000 bond. And Wednesday, President Joe Biden will deliver a national address on his decision to drop out of the race. The announcement of the primetime speech at 8 p.m. Eastern comes after he suspended his re-election bid Sunday. The president is among hundreds of Democrat officials who have announced their support for Kamala Harris. Her campaign announced she raised more than $100 million since Sunday. $81 million came in 24-hour period, which according to her campaign is the highest single-day haul made by any candidate in presidential history. Now, Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle resigned today.
This follows bipartisan outrage over her agency's failure to stop a gunman from trying to kill Donald Trump.
Kimberly Cheadle bowing to mounting pressure from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle to step down as head of the Secret Service following the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. In an email to the agency's employees, Cheadle said the Secret Service fell short of its mission to protect the nation's leaders and that she did not want calls for her resignation to be a distraction. Reaction was swift.
She should have done this at least a week ago. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that she has heeded the call of both Republicans and Democrats.
President Biden, in a statement, thanked Cheadle for answering his call to lead the agency, saying, as a leader, it takes honor, courage, and incredible integrity to take full responsibility for an organization tasked with one of the most challenging jobs in public service. Biden appointing Secret Service Deputy Director Ronald Rowe to serve as acting director.
Take a look at what happened.
It was 10 days ago a 20-year-old gunman opened fire at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
On July 13th, we failed.
At a fiery House hearing Monday, Cheadle telling lawmakers the Secret Service received between 2 and 5 alerts about a suspicious person before the first shot was fired, but said the gunman was not considered a threat until seconds before the shooting.
Why was he allowed to take the stage with a suspicious person having been identified in the crowd?
If the detail had been past information that there was a threat, the detail would never have brought the former president out onto stage.
At a hearing today, members of the House Homeland Security Committee grilled the Pennsylvania State Police Commissioner over the assassination attempt, sharing a video of some lawmakers visiting the warehouse roof where the shooter was positioned.
The slope of the roof
Would that have prevented a sniper from being up there?
I don't believe so, sir.
Okay.
House Speaker Mike Johnson and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries have announced plans for a bipartisan task force to look into the attempted assassination of former President Trump, lawmakers vowing, quote, there will be more accountability to come. Alexis Christoforous, ABC News, New York.
So here is your viewer poll this evening. You can scan the QR code right there on your screen to vote. The question is, do you think Kimberly Cheadle's resignation from the Secret Service was the right decision? Yes or no? According to our results, it looks like 76 voted yes and 24% stand at no. We thank you for voting. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to take part. And we're going to have an update on 25 News Now at 10. Texas Democrats are trying to block independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. from getting on the state's ballot. Democrats previously tried to block Kennedy's ballot access in 7 other states. They claim most of these signatures on his ballot petition failed to meet state requirements. Independent presidential candidates must submit just over 113,000 valid signatures to qualify. In May, Kennedy's campaign submitted more than 245,000 signatures, but in a letter to the Texas Secretary of State, Democrats claim enough of those signatures violate state laws to render his petition invalid.
A date is now set for Steve Bannon's fraud trial on Tuesday. A judge in New York ordered the trial to begin December 9th. The longtime ally of former President Trump is accused of defrauding donors in an online fundraising campaign to build a wall along the U.S. southern border. Bannon pleaded not guilty to the fraud charges. The 70-year-old is currently serving a 4-month prison sentence for failing to comply to a congressional subpoena. His sentence is expected to end in October. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crossroads Today. Hit the like button and click the notification bell. Then you can see Crossroads Today
on YouTube.
Yes. Stay with us. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones appears in federal court. Coming up on 25 News Now at 6, the latest in his paternity case.
Also ahead, heat waves and wildfires impacting millions across the U.S.
Victoria County deputies arrested a 55-year-old woman today. Dina Glosson of Victoria faces 4 charges, including manufacture and delivery of a controlled substance and tampering with physical evidence with intent to impair. She is in the Victoria County Jail in lieu of $51,000 bond. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones appeared in federal court for a paternity case. He is countersuing Alexandra Davis for breach of contract after she publicly claimed he was her father. Jones had a settlement with her mother, Cynthia Davis, going back to the late 1990s. In opening statements, Jones's attorneys argued that he kept his end of the agreement, giving Cynthia Davis more than $3 million. But the Davis's attorneys argue that Jones is a bully who only cares about money and just wants revenge. With dangerous heat in the West, excessive heat warnings are posted in several cities.
This also comes as destructive wildfires are raging.
Sizzling temperatures and extreme weather across the country, with the dangerous heat dominating the West. Nearly 30 million people from Southern California through Montana under heat alerts through midweek. According to the European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service, this past Sunday was the hottest day ever recorded on Earth, with a daily global average temperature reaching 62.76 degrees Fahrenheit, slightly higher than the record set last year. While the extreme heat may not be caused by climate change, experts say there is high confidence of a connection, saying human-amplified climate change is increasing the frequency and intensity of extreme heat events.
In a sense, it's something something we need to get used to, because as the climate keeps warming, as a consequence of the increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, we are bound to see new record being broken in the next few months, in the next few years.
This comes as wildfires race through the West. Hot, dry, and windy weather keeping the fire danger high. One family luckily wasn't home when flames reached their doorstep.
So I got a phone call that there was a fire really close to my house and I should check on it. So I looked at my security cameras and I saw that there was smoke inside the house, around the house, and one of the windows had blown out.
Los Angeles authorities determining the Hawarden fire, which burned more than 500 acres, destroying 6 homes and causing more than $10 million in damage in Riverside County, was started by illegal fireworks.
We had challenges of obviously the normal conditions we have in California, dry brush, hot weather, and then obviously the topography that was associated with us.
And back to the extreme heat, even portions of Alaska are impacted. Highs forecasted to hit 90 degrees in Fairbanks on Wednesday, which is 15 to 20 degrees above normal for them. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
A disturbing report on the deadly heat impact. Figures from Maricopa County show the heat is to blame for at least 27 deaths in Arizona. Authorities say temperatures in June were hotter than last year, and July has been nearly as warm as last year when Phoenix recorded the hottest temperatures of any U.S. city.
Fire crews in West Texas are battling a fire at a commercial building, spewing a massive plume of smoke into the sky. You see it there. Authorities from the city of Odessa say the fire started early this morning at Permian Basin containers. The city says there are no harmful fumes coming from the fire and that Odessa Fire Rescue is on what they call the downhill slide of extinguishing the fire. No injuries have been reported and investigators are actively working to determine the cause of the blaze.
Well, we're thankful for the cloud cover keeping our heat at bay for the time being, but we're paying for it in the potential for heavy rainfall. There is a flash flood watch just issued all the way through tomorrow afternoon and evening for our eastern counties, where rain has already fallen there and more heavy rain to come. What is the percentage of that and what days have the best rain chances? Take a look coming up. And good evening, everyone. Trey Mining here. And one good thing about the rainfall, we do need the rainfall. The cloud cover and the rain keeps our temperature down, so no triple digits. Yay about that. Let's verify that by looking at the future feel-like temperatures in the 70s in the overnight. Only maybe near 90 degrees at best coming up by tomorrow afternoon, with the cloud cover and rain still anticipated for us. Tropical Atlantic. What's going on here? Not much. Thankful for that as well. We're seeing a few tropical waves well to the east of the Lesser Antilles, one right there, one right there. It has some potential for development as it continues to move further to the west with time. We're watching the Gulf of Mexico, not anything tropical, anything like that, just a tropical wave, if you will, head toward the Texas coast. This is one reason that we're anticipating the heavy rain that we're going to continue to see for the next couple of days, a slow-moving system. And the front to our north, also a trigger mechanism for showers and thunderstorms. Once these combine, pretty much has that potential to do so in the next couple of days. It's going to give us a potential for heavy rainfall and really catching up on the rainfall totals. Take a look at the satellite radar composite through the day. The rain beginning to subside now as we're losing the daytime heat, but it'll be a begin for your day tomorrow, coming in off the Gulf of Mexico early in the morning time, move its way toward the central Texas coast in the morning hours and the afternoon hours as well. Triggered by the north by this frontal zone here, another lifting mechanism here. So areas from the southeast front to the coast are seeing the potential for heavy rainfall is exactly what we have been seeing the last couple of days. And the future rainfall totals along the coast, especially from south of Victoria toward Port Lavaca, Port O'Connor, have anywhere from 3 to 4 inches by the time it's all said and done for your day on Tuesday, Wednesday, even into your Thursday. Moving a little bit further inland as ahead toward your day on Friday and Saturday. So this is why we anticipate some areas of flooding potential around here with some of these heavy rainfalls coming on through, falling at a relatively rapid space in time, filling up the roadways fairly quickly and the ditches as well. So localized flash flooding is a possibility. Running through your day on Sunday, by the time we get to Sunday or so, begin to see the weather pattern for us begin to dry up a little bit. And the future tracker radar showing showers and thunderstorms encompassing the area through the 8 p.m. hour. Still seeing that for the next couple hours or so. Subsiding in the overnight, forming again along the coast early tomorrow morning, working its way inland throughout the day on your Tuesday into your Wednesday, of course, so keep that umbrella handy. Some of those storms could drop some brief heavy rainfall. That's why we're concerned about the flash flooding potential around here. And you see it goes all the way through your day on Wednesday into your Thursday, but no real change in the overall weather pattern for us. Cuero, be weather aware. Isolated scattered thunderstorms throughout the rest of the evening hours until your day tomorrow. High temperatures in the 80s. That's the best we're going to do. Thankful for that as well. And for Port Lavaca, keeping the showers and thunderstorm chances in play, of course. High temperatures in the 80s. Watch weather developments for some brief heavy rainfall. Victoria, cloudy skies. Thunderstorm chances are very high for your day tomorrow. High temperatures in the 80s at best. Extended forecast, yes, more rain anticipated right on through the next several days into the weekend. Finally seeing some subsidence in the rainfall chances coming up for Monday and Tuesday. Some dry air works on through. And because with more sunshine, back up above 90 by then. Until then, enjoy the 80-degree temperatures, but be weather aware. Alert days all the way through the weekend for potential for flash flooding and around the regions. There'll be weather aware, of course, and we'll keep you updated as we go through the next several days, of course. Low temperatures in the 70s. Take a look at this right here. This is the QR code. What you need to do is get your smartphone, scan the code you see right there. They'll take you to a web page. You can download our app, News, Weather, and Sports at your fingertips. Very easy, convenient, free of charge as well to be connected with us. What's going on in the crossroads and around the weather to keep you updated. Back to you, Karina.
Thank you, Trey. And now here's Max with your sports.
Thanks, Karina. The Cuero Select Track Club prepares the 2024 TAF Summer Games. 25 News Now sports reporter Ray Robinson has the story in sports. Quera Select Track Club had 28 athletes compete for the TAF Summer Games in Brownsville, Texas. This event will be held from July 25th through the 28th. 25 News Now sports reporter Ray Robinson went to Quera to catch up with the club before the big event this weekend.
As the Texas Amateur Athletic Federation gets ready to have its summer-wide state track meet, the city of Cuero is doing likewise as they are getting ready to send 28 athletes to this event. Cuero has qualified in several track and field events. Of these qualified events are the boys 4x100 and the girls. Paisley Jensen is the longest tenured of the group and has tons of experience, but always remained focused on what's at hand.
Well, I like to do my breathing exercises. I focus on breathing in and out. I have very bad anxiety, so breathing's very important to me.
Gracie Martinez, one of the other veteran leaders of the team, although she's a vet, she is still heavily influenced by her coach's word of wisdom.
Really, some of the coaches been focusing on me with doing distance, and I'm the only one. So it's just been me by myself and then focusing on me.
Cuero is represented deeply in the kids sprinting category. Let's wish them good luck as they get ready for the Texas Amateur Athletic Federation Summer State Track Meet. They will be in Brownsville, Texas, Thursday through Saturday. Ray Robinson, KAVU TV, 25 News Now, Sports.
Thanks, Ray, and we wish Cuero Track and Select Club very good luck this weekend. Now over to the Diamond. The Generals are back home tonight at Riverside Stadium against the Baton Rouge Rougarou. The first pitch is still planned at 7:05 p.m., weather depending right now. They played last night for the Generals against the Gumbo Gators in Lake Charles, Louisiana. They won 4-2 last night. And they had some clutch runs both in the 8th and 9th inning that propelled them to the victory. Right now the Generals are still in the #1 seed in the TCL, and they're hoping to keep rolling tonight. We'll keep you posted about any delays, cancellations, or anything. CrossroadsToday.com. The Houston Astros lost Game 1 against the Oakland Athletics last night 4-0. The A's took the lead with a 2 RBI double by Miguel and Yahar down the left field line and made the A's up 2-0 in the 4th, and then the A's would keep powering on. They had an RBI single by Max Schumann, and the A's would hang on for the victory against the Astros. And they're back tonight in Oakland. First pitch will be at 8:40 on ESPN+. And Jake Bluss is on the mound tonight for the Astros, and he has a 4.70 ERA. And finally, high school football season is coming up here in the Crossroads area. But before the season approaches, Texas High School Coach Association met yesterday to discuss some of the rule changes for this season. These were the horse collar tackles. Now that's going to happen anywhere on the field. It's now in the tackle box. That will also be included. That will carry a 15-yard penalty. Also, there will be no more stand-up rushers on both field goals and extra point kicks. Players must be in a 3-point and 4-point stance when blocking a kick. That's all in sports. Don and Karina, back to you.
Thank you, Max. And we're back in a moment. Olympic visitors in Paris can send home a smell of France with a new scratch and sniff stamp.
Tonight, Olympic visitors in Paris can send home a smell of France with a recently released commemorative scratch and sniff stamp showing the country's famed baguette. The smell is sweet with hints of vanilla and bakery scents. The baguette is considered emblematic of France and a staple in French diets. I didn't know the French ate staples. Anyway, the stamp sells for just over $2 at post offices in Paris. That's a lot of dough for a baguette.
Oh my gosh. I think this one would be worth it.
Yeah, this is a special thing. Yes, I think so. Hey, a special, we have the hurricane tracking chart out. We have 5 locations where our hurricane tracking guide can be picked up. Go to crossroadstoday.com, click on weather, hurricane tracker, and you'll see it on your right. Below Storm Prep 2024. We are not worried about hurricanes right now, and thank goodness for that.
Thank
but
goodness.
The rain is another story.
We're smelling some rainfall out there.
Yes.
We're hearing it too.
Very in the air, very much so. One thing about the hurricane chart right here, right quick. Of course, you have a map that goes all the way out to the Atlantic basin. If I can open it up right here, right quick, I can show you that you can track them all out in the far Atlantic Ocean to the Gulf of Mexico. Has the hurricane evacuation routes, if need be, right here. Everything you need over your supply kit, all the terminology related to hurricanes and tropical storms. So everything you need is right here, and it's free of charge, no charge at all.
It's like that.
Exactly. And let's take a look at our forecast right quick. Rain, rain, and more rain. Of course, that's the slogan for us for the rest of the week. The flash flood watch in effect for our eastern counties until your day tomorrow afternoon. So be weather aware.
Always. All right. Thank you, and thanks for joining us.
We hope to see you back here tonight for 25 News Now at 10.